Hey, it's me, Egg Boy,
Hey, Ed Boy, what are you doing?
delivering eggs.
Oh, thanks. Wait. Where's your source for these eggs?
Fell off a truck.
Okay.
They're fine, though.
I was
Don't
gonna
worry.
say, are they cracked and fucked up?
They're very resilient. Don't even worry. Let's do a timing test.
Okay.
How is everyone's eggs this Friday evening? Hope they're doing well.
Yeah, how's your eggs, everybody?
I'm interested. Update me on the status of your eggs. Up. Down. Up. Close enough. It didn't seem like it was off in any case.
Alright, hopefully turning the chair a little bit will put me more on my...
Alright, happy Egg Day, everyone.
Yes, thank you, Blab. I also hate eggs.
I hate eggs.
That-
Shoot that diet soda.
You better shoot that diet soda.
The results are in, and people say that was easily the best part of Wednesday's stream.
Yes.
Yeah, people love Gallagher. You gotta give it to him. He's got that crossover appeal, just appeals to every single audience out there. But FMV games are over. They're over and done with. Never playing them again, because tonight is Mascot Friday.
Hell yeah.
And this week is a special week. We are introducing Nintendo GameCube games to the mix. Oh my god. So, you probably don't know, but just to warn you, by this way lies madness. If we proceed ahead, we will go mad with our quest. I counted, and
Hell
there
yeah.
are 160 GameCube games that count in terms of Mascot Friday.
Danny.
What do you think about that, Alex?
I'm already starting to go the GameCube is underneath the floor and I can hear it bumping.
While you
Play
sleep.
these games.
Yeah.
Play
Yeah.
Catwoman.
So ever since we introduced our 3D rankings, people have clamored for this. They've been like, when are you going to start playing PlayStation 2 era platformers? And I didn't want to, because just opening that door is just, it unleashes the floodgates of mascots. Mascots people forgot, mascots people never even heard of in the first place. We're going to dig them back up, and starting right now, we're going to rank them, one after another, until the rest of our lives are over.
Great. I am with Smooth W calling us the Captain Ahabs of gaming. Yeah, our white whale is going to be these GameCube platformers, and we will slowly lose all sense of our identity to it. Can't wait!
Avast! It's Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. So if you're new to the show, you get your chance to judge these platformers we're about to play. We keep a master list of all the games we've played on this show, and we rank them. In 3D platformers case, we're going to say whether these games are better or worse than Gex 64, so keep that in mind as we play tonight's games. Tonight's lineup is Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg,
Ooh.
Zapper, One Wicked Cricket,
You know, I've always been interested in this game, so I'm actually pretty excited.
Carmen Sandiego, The Secret of the Stolen Drums, and Hudson Selection PC Genjin, if we have time for it. Those last two tied, so I'm going to try and make time for it.
Okay.
Alex, the screen is vaguely off-center. Please fix it.
Okay.
I've just been staring at it.
I always worry that every time I adjust for being off-center in one thing, it always changes, and then it's like off-center for the rest of the stream. Like,
Oh, it'll be different for every game tonight.
oh, fantastic. I love when that happens. That's not frustrating. Okay, there we go. That's center.
All right, let the judgment start. Everything you see from this point on, keep it in mind for the game's upcoming sentencing.
I'm actually with you, I'm with you, Oak and Fork. I'm amazed Shrek didn't win, but I'm also very happy about it.
Shrek barely didn't make it in. I think some people just took pity on poor Alex. He was all like, please don't make me play Shrek. Welcome to Egg World, where chickens roam free on the beaches. Yeah, this is a generation we haven't touched yet, so most of the stuff we're going to be seeing here is all new. Travel back to the early 2000s, when people wanted to play a game about Egg Boy.
I like this game's aesthetic so far.
It's nice, it's bright and cheery.
Looks good for the era. That's right, you're late for egg practice.
You think the E on his shirt stands for egg?
It does. It has to. It can also stand for ecstasy.
It's probably both.
Kid likes two things. Eggs and getting absolutely smacked on E.
It was the time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You get one of them Cat in the Hat hats as a power-up. A pacifier.
Oh, what the...
And that's how you became Egg Boy.
Okay, so I saved a chicken, and now I am the chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Every furry's dream. Save the chicken, be the chicken.
There's actually a... God, that's actually the plot to The Cat Returns, too.
And check it out, it drops you right into the game.
Oh, hey.
Kind of unusual for a game of this era, which usually would begin with a whole bunch of talking.
And
so
tutorials.
that's a point in this game's favor already.
Oh shit, God's here. Uh-huh. Oh, I was joking!
God of the chickens.
Also, thank you to Gizmo for resubscribing.
Nice, thank you.
Thank you. Subscribing, thank you.
Into the egg tricks.
Oh no, the crows have been...
Yeah, the crows are trying to introduce an eternal midnight.
Mm.
And we have to keep the rooster crowing.
This screen's not off-center now, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, my eyes are playing tricks on me. Because I guess they're too excited about eggs, I don't know. Okay, let's bring morning back.
Yeah, you gotta find this legendary chicken suit.
So I gotta find the legendary fursuit, got it. I gotta turn into the Sandiego chicken and save the world.
Now, in terms of context, this was right after Sega dropped out of the console biz. They ported Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 to GameCube. Maybe it was just 2 by this point. And their new IP, their new star for their multi-console debut was Billy
Egg Boy!
Egg Boy!
Didn't mean to interrupt yourself.
Egg Boy!
I love him!
You can talk to those guys, I think.
Okay.
I don't think they say anything good, though. You just need to find the suit.
Okay.
Never looked up who developed this. Let me get some credits here.
This fucking actual baby Huey is asking me to save the chicken god elders.
It's a tough job.
Eternal Darkness would be bad.
Eternal Darkness isn't a platformer. Oh, you're talking about...
I'm talking about the actual condition of an Eternal Darkness and night taking over these chickens' land.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, there's credits for the manual, but not the game. Come on.
Found an egg.
Games.
Found it.
There's a Windows version of this?
Hey, where's Sue?
Yeah, it only lists the marketers. What the hell? Well, if anyone has any insight as to who directed or programmed or designed this, do let me know.
That's a lot of egg things you can do.
The egg's somewhere in here.
I
Just
see
keep
them,
looking.
but yeah, I can't control it yet.
Yeah, you can't go there quite yet. Turn around. I played this a little bit last night, so I know where the suit is. At
Okay,
least.
where is it?
It's follow that path.
This way?
Yeah. And follow that arrow there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, see the glowy egg?
Oh god, it's so obvious. I'm sorry.
I didn't see it at first either when I played it last night, though, so that's common to at least us two dumbasses. And now you're Egg Boy.
Alright, thank you. I'd love to be Egg Boy. I was trying to read off a subscription, but I got distracted. Shout out to Hectara, resubscribed 16 months in a row. Thank you so much. Hectara resubscribes with the message, "Find the watering cans, kids!"
Yep, Billy Hatcher, long-lost relative of Alfred Chicken. Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry, You might say that my brain's a little scrambled.
We're both kind of scrambled.
Yeah, I need to do
Right now I'm nursing what we in Texas call a meat hangover.
Oh yeah, we had a lot of meat.
I ate a lot of brisket for dinner.
Me too.
That's how you know it's a Good Friday.
Oh god.
Okay, with the egg suit, you can roll around eggs. You can make them grow bigger by rolling them into fruit.
Hey, this guy's cool.
And you can also roll over enemies to kill them.
Okay.
Crush Gals, yeah, it's a little bit chatty. Luckily, it's most of the conversations you've seen so far are optional.
Egg. Egg!
And I do gotta say, it gets you into the game a lot faster than a lot of games back then.
It does. I saw Video Game King I think it was Video Game King warning us about how bad it's going to be during this era regarding the tutorials.
That's the thing, yeah. People discovered the wonders of padding, so game characters started talking and talking and talking. Luckily, Billy Hatcher doesn't actually talk, at least not verbally. He has text boxes, I guess, but no actual speech. Yeah, roll over everything. So this is kind of a unique approach to a platformer. You control a giant thing that's used to roll over other things.
I scrambled an egg.
You sure did. Was this before or after Katamari, you think? I wonder if the two games had any kind of inspiration on each other. Yeah, put it through the ring. Yeah.
I can do it.
Oh, it keeps going once you start it going, huh?
Yeah, it does.
You really have to keep its momentum under control.
Just gently.
Okay, everyone says this is way before Katamari, so maybe Katamari ripped off Billy Hatcher. Did you ever think about it that way? It's probably not true.
No.
Very different games. But you're still controlling a spherical thing that rolls over other things.
Let me through.
Hey, okay. I remember playing a demo for this back in the day and just being very confused. Like, it didn't feel like the gameplay was too fleshed out from what I played. I may be wrong, though.
I kind of like the simplicity, but you know me. I'm a simple man.
It's a simple objective, yeah. You just say, make the egg big. Roll over stuff with egg. I bet you can go down there. Metal says this ripped off Glover. Yeah, probably.
Totally.
That was another ball-rolling platformer. There's a few of them. Hey Cambrian, congrats on actually watching a live stream. Welcome. We have eggs.
We do have eggs. You know, I love egg.
My head down to my legs.
That sucks. I was quoting a meme, and then you quoted an older meme. And now I'm just...
It's a commercial, not a meme.
Commercials were the original meme.
I guess, yeah, commercials were the original memes.
They were literally like, come on. The Wendy's thing was created to be what we would now consider a meme.
Was Wendy's the first meme?
Wendy's was the first meme, and they still won't stop. It sucks. Stop it.
That egg looks like it wants to go somewhere.
Yeah, but where? I'm just crushing all these other eggs. Ugh.
Don't worry about the other eggs.
Well...
They're no competition to you. Especially not now, you blew it up.
Okay, it says this way. Where this way?
Yes, Rambler, Got Milk was one of the first memes. Right up there with Where's the Beef?
So where do they want me to go? Because I'm dumb as shit.
Yeah, this game doesn't give you a radar, so you just kind of have to explore.
Because see, it says go this... Oh, I guess I have to go this way.
Yeah, go. Go to that place you opened up before.
Oh, yeah.
Z-Reserve said that post-Dreamcast Sega games were all kind of strange. Yeah, this was a weird era for Sega. They were still trying to figure out their place in the world. After Sony cruelly ripped the console market away from them.
Yeah, it's all Sony's fault.
Yeah.
Sega has never done anything wrong or never made a mistake.
Sega has perfect business practices.
Hey, there's a...
It's a log. Crushed it.
Rip log.
Yeah, it's over there.
Oh, this way?
Yeah.
That's water.
Go across the bridge.
Turn around. Lady. Egg lady. Well, there goes my egg.
Oh my god. I leave you in charge of one egg. One stinking egg, and look what you do. Dave, which Sonic game was parallel to this one? It would have been Sonic Adventure 2 at least. I think that was their first GameCube release. I think this was released between Adventure 1 and 2. Yeah, you gotta grow up the egg again. Let me double check that.
Oh.
You having fun?
Yes? Just trying to remember where that... I have no idea where that bridge you mentioned is. And I feel really silly about it. But I'll find it.
You gotta make your egg big again so you can go through that thing and do what you did before.
Okay. Well, I will embiggen the egg. Sorry, I got guts.
Yeah.
So I apologize if I'm not thinking too clearly with this egg.
Alright, this is pre-Sonic Heroes. Post-Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. Okay. 2003. Yeah, Sega was pretty much porting everything everywhere at the time, including Phantasy Star Online. They're making stuff for original Xbox. Oh yes, Meppel, that is a true story. Keita Takahashi, the creator of Katamari, someone, for some reason, brought it to his attention that Shadow the Hedgehog was a character that existed and was basically Sonic with a gun. And he was just so sad about it. Like, he took it as great offense. Just like, oh man, they really did just give Sonic a gun. That's a bummer.
It kind of is, though, isn't
It kind of is. I guess it's a bummer once you're first introduced to it, and then after a while it's just funny, but...
It is very funny, I know.
You know, as they say, comedy is tragedy plus time. I guess the other eggs do something, but not when you already have an egg. Maybe they have different properties, like the Chow eggs.
I've had to think too much about eggs in what, 18 minutes? This is gonna definitely knock off some points.
Just keep pushing that egg.
Okay.
You can basically double jump using an egg. Really into these egg mechanics.
Grab egg.
Grab egg. Jump with egg.
Okay.
And then double jump with egg.
Okay. Yeah, the egg does, again, the momentum really is not... Really?
At least the egg is pretty resilient. Hey, there you go. Go, go, go. Yeah, jump on the spring. Launch that egg. Launch it into space.
Please, egg! So...
You gotta slam it. Yeah.
There we go.
And you opened up another place.
Come, eggy. Come, eggy. An egg. Sugar. Eggy.
You're my Billy Hatcher, sugar, baby.
I'm sorry.
So far, you've spent 9 minutes on this level.
Sorry.
I'm still waiting for it to get bright. This was supposed to be a bright, sunny game. Instead, it's just nighttime. That's cool.
It is cool.
Yeah, it looks like this game attempts the sort of momentum-based platforming that Sonic did so well. It just goes about it in a different way.
Very different.
Imagine if you weren't controlling Sonic, but rather you had your hands on Sonic and you were just molding him to your will. Just rolling him around like a giant egg. That's basically what this is.
Hey kids, I'm an egg now. Oh, that's really bad.
When you beat this level, it's going to turn out that Sonic hatches from the egg.
Oh shit, I gotta free the chicken elder.
Yeah, do it. Hey, I didn't call it sensual Sonic. Quit putting words in my mouth. I merely said this game is like putting your hands all over Sonic the Hedgehog and rolling him around.
Oh, I used the R button to hatch the egg. Okay.
Alright, hatch it. It just comes to a screeching halt, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. Come on, egg.
Tra-la-la, yeah, that's the demo I played. Yeah, that demo disc with this and Beautiful Joe and... Yeah, that was a good demo.
I remember that demo.
It was released at retail. Nintendo actually expected you to pay $10 for it, and I did.
Joke's on you, I guess.
Yeah. More like the yolk's on me.
Oh. Please.
We have fun here. Okay, what do you do with this massive egg? Can you hatch it yet?
No.
Now you can totally hatch it. Hey!
Grandpa Chicken.
Listen to the song of my people. That's where the sun went. Now this looks like a proper Sonic game.
Oh, the music's even different.
Electric Boogaloo says, this is from the director of Sonic 06. Well, that's not the most ringing endorsement there. I was wondering why it was so hard to find the credits for this game. Maybe they don't want people to know.
Do you want people to know?
Please do not harass the creators of Billy Hatcher and the
Do
Giant Egg.
never harass it. If you hurt, like, no, don't. They don't deserve this. Alright, I'm gonna hatch this guy. Who is it?
Nice hatch.
Oh, it's
It was a butterfly.
That's useless!
That's not how nature works.
Okay, I guess I'm supposed to go back this way, because that's where the arrows are pointing, but...
Boogaloo says, Billy Hatcher was directed by Shun Nakamura, who co-designed Sonic R, as well as directed Samba de Amigo and Sonic 06. Wow, what a career. To go from a high of Samba de Amigo to a low of Sonic 06. Yeah, Sega was a strange place to be around this time.
No idea where I should be going.
Hey, me either. The world is your oyster. Or perhaps
I can't go back that way.
your
because
egg.
I can't go that way due to the concept of momentum.
Okay, hatch that egg. Nothing. Fucking nothing.
That's something I need to do.
Maybe you need to set that on fire. Oh, talk to the chickens.
Hey,
Maybe they
help
know.
me. Chicken, stop that to help me. Help Alex.
Oh, you should also talk to Grandpa Rooster. Yeah, you didn't actually talk to that guy. He
Okay.
just kind of took off.
Where did Grandpa go? Oh, there he is. Gramps, help!
I do kind of like the noise he makes when he hatches eggs. Doo-doo-doo.
Alright, I got an emblem of courage because I'm the bravest chicken of them all.
Yeah, I also question the wisdom of putting the tutorial in a night stage where it's all bland looking. Like, this is what you expect the game to look like. I don't have to work for it.
Man, I'm with you. I hate having to work for it. I hate having to work, period.
Yeah.
Alright, I need to find that thing that he made. Where did they put it? There it is. Gimme, 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 gimme. Ah! You shit egg.
Shine, get!
No, it's an emblem. It's an emblem of courage, Danny.
Okay, close enough. Wow, I don't know what to make of this one. There's some platforming, but most of the gameplay seems to involve just, like, egg wrangling.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily a bad thing. You will not get my memory card. Hey, one point in its favor, it's got progressive scan.
Ooh,
This is 480p, baby.
this looks nice.
Highest possible quality.
Alright, you want to try stage?
Sure, thank you. Also, good work.
Thank you. I like Billy. You know what? Even though it looked like I wasn't having fun, I was having a good time. I'm gonna say it, I like Billy Hatcher.
Oh, it's got multiple objectives per level, like Mario 64 or Sunshine. Yeah, conspicuous in its absence from this week's list was Mario Sunshine. I figured we should play Mario 64 before that.
Agreed. I gotta answer my phone real quick. I will be right back, folks.
Okay.
Good luck, Danny. Enjoy that egg.
I will. Oh, there's so many eggs I can hatch. We gotta beat the bosses. The only way I know how, with eggs. Oh yeah, this control kind of sucks. You have second analog stick control over the camera at least. Still trying to feel things out here. This is a very strange feeling game. My egg! There it went. Oh, you can grind with eggs? No one said this game had egg grinding. Give me an egg. Check this shit out. Oh, yeah. Okay, this game's better now. I like this. Look at him go. Yeah, okay. I'm getting a little bit of the old Sonic feeling from this. It's the sense of momentum that does it. It's a different kind of momentum, but it still plays into the gameplay. Satisfying egg building mechanics. Feels good when your egg grows. You feel like a mother hen. Shit. Oh shit! The egg too fast! You gotta keep control over your eggs, folks. I want the green one this time. Alright, does anyone know if the different colored eggs do different things? That's what I want to know. Like, do they have different prizes in them? Do they give you different abilities? I'm gonna focus on my egg wrangling. Also, I bet you anything, this game has a dedicated speedrun community. Some of the eggs have elemental helpers. Okay. That sounds neat. Snow levels. You better be able to make snowballs. That's important. Also, I love the way Billy just kind of attaches to the egg when he goes rolling. It's like an out-of-control tire. Oh god! Billy! Billy, you died. Let's try that again.
Alright, I've returned. How's Billy?
Oh, it's great. I just got like 5 emblems without losing a single life.
Great! So you're just showing me up while I'm not here.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
I'm about to beat the game. Apparently there's different stuff you can get in the eggs, like elemental helpers that help you traverse the environment and things.
Oh, cool.
And I found this one part that really reminded me of Sonic. You'll see it in a second.
Okay.
I like rolling over stuff. That's fun. It makes a very satisfying squish.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad game. I like it. I don't know. After a while, I remember when I originally played it, after a while it just got like too hard for me, and I assume that's gonna happen with me as an adult as well.
Probably. Ooh, egg!
Egg!
That happened before.
Egg, no!
Let's try that one more time.
Has anybody already said rolling around at the speed of egg?
Well, they just did.
Well,
You coined it.
yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say the music here is really good. I like the music.
It's pretty neat.
Same people who did music for Feel the Magic and Shadow the Hedgehog and Space Channel 5 Part 2.
Yeah, it's got some of that sound to it. You would know what they were doing by now. Okay, this time when you get to the bottom... Shit! My egg!
Your egg pop!
Yes!
I'm sorry about egg.
Well, at least it won't run me off the cliff this time. Ended my friendship with old egg.
Now new egg is friend.
Boy, how do you even rank this? How do you compare this to other platformers that came before? We didn't know it, but history would be separated by pre-Billy and post-Billy worlds.
Like, you can rank the platforming era in pre and post Billy.
Mm-hmm. You can be like, oh, this was merely a pre-Billy platformer, so we can't have too high of an expectation for it. That's why Mario 3 isn't that great after all.
I agree. So was like the invention of the thing that Billy Hatcher brought to the genre, was it eggs?
Mm-hmm. And it changed everything.
I think Sonic 06's biggest mistake was a lack of eggs.
Yeah, they built everything on a foundation of eggs, and then they just ignored it. They had the world, and they were just like, no, we're going to abandon eggs. You've given us so much. It's kind of awkward, kind of unwieldy, but I like it.
It is a little awkward, it is kind of whatever, but it's fun, though. There's something about it that's, like, not bad, right?
Yeah, it tries something genuinely different. And it doesn't try to be every other platformer. Okay, I need to find an egg animal with the power of water. So, how do you hatch?
The R trigger.
Okay. Squish these fuckers first. Get at it.
None.
Nothing. Maybe this one has the thing I need.
Conclusion to cow raising minigames. Yeah? Yeah, I guess.
Pretty much. It just simplifies and speeds up the process.
Yeah, Sonic Adventure had eggs, but did Sonic 06? Think about it.
No eggs. Eggs.
So is it random what's in each egg, or is it dependent on like what's on the egg, what's inside of it?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I think
There's nothing in that egg.
I think you have to. Yeah, I think those are like the plain eggs with nothing inside.
These eggs suck.
They do.
Give me a real egg.
You need one of those red eggs. I've seen them around. Make them red.
There it is.
There you go.
This is what we want. Let's feed the egg. Anyone else out there playing Billy Hatcher on a Friday night? I would have it no other way.
Okay, Scarlet Surface just make a good point. A lot of things in Sonic 06 were named egg.
That is true.
Cool.
Alright, buddy. Put it out.
You have to like grab them and push them.
Maybe I have to push him into the fire.
Yeah. Oh, okay, he looks like he follows you.
I see, yeah.
He's just looking at you like, yeah, it's
Whoa,
fire.
cool fire.
He doesn't want to put it out.
Nope. He's one of those lazy elemental spirits.
Maybe there's a button you gotta press to make him do his power, I don't know.
I'm trying to find that other chicken back there who told me about this guy in the first place.
Do you think they were just trolling you and they just ran away?
Yeah. Well, good. Eat this. You don't want to eat it? I feel like I'm raising a shitty kid here. I'm gonna this dumbass.
Dumbass, please.
Oh,
What
hey.
did you do?
Okay. Yeah, alright.
Whoa!
We got it now. Check.
Dude?
Our little buddy is actually pretty cool.
I think you need to push
I need to do an egg stomp.
Yeah. Alright, let's
Is there anything eggs can't do?
The incredible edible egg.
God, this is... game, too. They wouldn't let you release an egg game nowadays.
You would have to be an indie to release an egg game.
Oh, yeah. You're like, whoa, hey, Indy Jones trying to make an egg game? We're Ubisoft. We don't take risks on egg games.
Very famous for never allowing any egg games.
Have you seen one? I think not.
Yeah, name an egg game by Ubisoft. You can't. Because I hate being incorrect. That's true, that Instagram egg is very famous. It's the most famous egg of all.
Remember when Twitter had eggs?
I'm gonna say it, Twitter was better when it had eggs.
Yeah,
I know that
agree.
sounds contradictory because Twitter was never, you know...
It was easier to identify.
I also just found it funnier to have people who were eggs being mad at me. I don't know why.
Like, you ain't even hatched yet, buddy.
Exactly. It takes some of the sting off of someone like...
Oh, someone couldn't afford a copy of Billy Hatcher. Looks like we got a giant egg here, folks.
Alright, I'm seeing Far Cry, Blood Egg, Assassin's Creed, Dizzy of Persia, Beyond Good and Eggville. Okay.
I like Assassin's Creed. Oh yeah, I guess I gotta hatch this, huh?
Eggs Odyssey.
Nothing in the egg!
Right and Tail with Dr. Robotnik's leg egg machine. You know, I haven't thought about those eggs in years, so
Oh yeah, legs!
Legs! Do they still make legs?
Do they still use ZZ Top as their theme song? She got legs. They actually did that.
Simon lets us know about the Ubisoft game Mirror's Egg. No, yeah, eggs are big right now.
Imagine, first-person egg.
I really, really like the character design.
Wild.
Yeah.
It's obviously animation influenced, but with their own style. Gotta crush him when he's little. Taste egg. You know, I didn't think I'd like this. I've only heard kind of like middling things about this game, how it's just, it doesn't really execute on it. At least it makes a good first impression. Maybe the later levels get shitty, but yeah, in spite of that tutorial level, the rest of it is pretty darn good.
So we're just being told a bunch of terrible egg puns, and I'm just gonna read them to you.
Okay.
The Legacy of Cain, Detroit Become Egg, Stepping Selection.
Ooh, good.
Let's see, Exona, Eggin of Zelda, Egg of the Wild. I played this egg so much as a kid that I memorized what came out of every egg. I'm glad you played this egg a lot, because we like...
You know, I'd imagine the
We
kids
like
would
it.
like this game.
Fraction. Uzi says just egg, and then this is a Just Dance joke. Thank you.
Just egg. You open the box and there's just an egg.
I wish. Wii Sports Egg, Eggle 2, Final Ecstasy, and Preg. Thank you. Super Mario Odyssey.
You can pivot this. Pivot this into a series of alarm clocks.
Space.
Starring Ula Leg. This is pretty good.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna call it here, but
Yeah, we've played a bit.
yeah, Assuming it doesn't get shitty later on, if anyone wants to comment regarding that, please let us know. But at least in terms of the first few levels, ain't too bad.
I didn't see the famous egg game Overwatch. Thank you.
That's good. That's creative.
Alright.
Alright, we saved the Egg Village. Short game, but it's done. We're through with this.
Alright, congratulations. Eggs, you're gone.
Eggs win. Eggs win. That was fun. I was expecting to be frustrated by that, by everything I've heard about it, but Billy Hatcher, you're okay. Billy Hatcher, maybe it's time we loop back around and reevaluate.
The year we like Billy.
Next up, we got Zapper, One Wicked Cricket. With this guy.
Oh.
That's his catchphrase.
Wow! That's really outrageous for a...
This was the Conker's Bad Fur Day of its day. Oh yeah, you should be playing this.
Oh yeah, I should, huh? I'm just like, streaming.
So this is kind of unusual. This is developed by Blitz Games, who did Frogger 1 and 2 for the PS1. And what this game basically is an unlicensed continuation of those Frogger games. They just took out Frogger, replaced him with a cricket. Weirdly enough, Frogger continued on the GameCube. There's three separate 3D platformers starring Frogger. I don't know if they're from this company or from a different company, but they're more of a traditional 3D platformer style.
Arcade. Oh, multiplayer.
I like how he's sinisterly looking at all these things.
He's trying to be so cool.
He always has the DreamWorks face going on. From all angles.
I guess my name is... I can put any name I want.
Okay, Boogaloo points out Frogger 1 was Sony Cambridge. It switched over to Blitz for Frogger 2. I guess those count for Mascot Friday. We should eventually play those.
Normal, please.
Expert Zapper.
Sorry about the sound. Sound's back.
Buck Bumble's uncool cousin. Hey, we don't know that yet. He could be way cooler than Buck Bumble.
He really is one wicked cricket. God damn it, more eggs!
Tonight's theme is eggs. I saw that on TV. I was going to ask if that was an egg, but I thought that would be too ridiculous. God damn it, Billy Hatcher. Trying to sabotage another platformer. They are inescapable. Okay, Alex, so keep in mind this is not like a traditional platformer. It's grid-based, like the Frogger games were. You have to collect all the eggs to finish a level. This game just takes place in the same ecosystem as Billy Hatcher.
This is 20 egg team.
Got one.
So it's grid-based, kind of like Bug, I guess.
Yeah, or, you know, Frogger.
Oh.
Did you ever play those PS1 Froggers?
No, I didn't.
It was exactly this. Including the one-hit deaths.
Okay, so...
But you get 20 lives. That seems excessive.
A lot if you're me. These fireflies...
Yeah, I think there's a button that lets you jump higher or maybe further. Yeah, that would be it. This is a weird one. It almost doesn't qualify for Mascot Friday, but you do jump over pits, and there is a dedicated jump button. Oh, you got him.
Holy crap, I killed him.
You skeletonized him. Jump.
There we go. Okay, I'm getting it.
2019 is the year of egg. And yep, this is totally grid-based movement. Something you would not expect for a 3D platformer.
I don't like this. Different.
But do keep in mind, Frogger 1 and 2 on PS1 were huge hits. The first one was re-released in Sony's Greatest Hits packaging. That one sold like millions of copies. Like so many people bought the original Frogger.
Okay.
Me, I only ever played a demo of it, and I didn't like it that much. But what do I know? Millions of people can't be wrong. Ow.
I'm liking this so far, but I didn't play the other games, so I don't have to compare it to Frogger.
It's pretty unusual, but it seems okay. Kalala Radio Network bought the PC version. It's not great, but it's not terrible, they say. It seems kind of like a middle-of-the-road sort of thing, at least so far.
Oh god, I have to explode objects.
You're one wicked cricket.
I guess so.
Yeah, Gizmo. Millions of people. We never fuck up. Millions of people stealing our motto.
There we go.
And JP Ronnie says the Frogger games were not popular in Europe. Yeah, I never hear about them in terms of the European side. There was some PS1 overall sales list that was released a couple months ago to coincide with the release of the PlayStation Classic. It showed all the highest selling games, and Frogger was like in the top 20, I think. Right up there with stuff like Tekken 3, Metal Gear Solid, then you get Frogger.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You're doing that thing they do. They rub their legs together and make a noise.
Oh, okay, that's...
You know, like at night. In the real world. Cool.
Cool. Super jump again. Wrong way, dude. The one thing I don't like about this game is that you have to face the correct direction for everything to work, and that can mean sometimes you don't have a lot of room to turn around.
I think there's a button you can hold that makes you turn without moving.
I just figured it out.
A la
so.
Shiren the Wanderer, weirdly enough. Zapper showing his roguelike roots here.
He's one randomly generated cricket.
Citricola says PS1 Breakout is secretly amazing. I gotta check that out. One stream thing I've meant to do on the show before is like PS1 revivals of classic arcade games, because for a while that was a thing. They did Breakout and Pong. I think they did Missile Command and also Asteroids. Just for like a couple years, that was a thing.
What are they protesting?
No acorns.
Oh.
Wait, what? They're squirrels.
Maybe they want acorns.
Oh yeah, there's not a no through that sign, so yeah, they're pro acorn.
Do I need to zap them?
Oh yeah, they're protesters.
Well, they killed me.
Zap the protesters, Zapper.
I got too upset about being told.
Drown yourself trying to zap the protesters, Zapper.
Makes sense. All right, let's.
Yeah, zap them. Give them what for. Oh, jumped right over you.
They can't be zapped. Oh, again, the people united can never be zapped.
Krungling says there's nothing wicked about crossing strike line, Zapper.
That's true. They will crush you. I do appreciate that. Okay,
I guess you'll just have to move on. Can you jump over those rocks?
There's an item here I can use. So.
Oh, okay. Zap it.
Get out of the way. Alright, it's this gap here. Okay.
This was also at the time when Mascot started getting a little bit edgier. There was this, and on PS2 there was a game called Whiplash, where you controlled
certainly I can.
You controlled a pair of animals chained together who were trying to escape an animal testing facility.
Well, I died once again trying to stop the protesters, which is...
This is to say nothing of Crank the Weasel, but he was never released, so we shall not speak of him.
Good, get his ass.
Yeah, drag him.
Okay.
Crank the Weasel thinks he's hot shit.
Your Weasel is fucking canceled. There's a space here I want to go in, but it won't let me.
Blab says Whiplash is a secret Metroid Prime clone. You know, that's crazy enough to actually be true. I bet that actually is the case. I remember playing that and not thinking it was terrible. And that is a game we have to play eventually. By the way, what you're getting here is the full Frogger experience, because I played the demo of the original Frogger, and this is all I did. I would just go forward and then die.
Okay, so I suck, but it's not like an extraordinary level.
Yeah, and it looks like they prepared for that eventuality, because they give you 20 lives. It's like they knew their design was death-prone.
Okay.
Alright, Inari Fox says there's a playable PC demo of Crank the Weasel out on the internet now. Yeah, we gotta check that out.
If you zap a creature and pause and you still touch them, you die. Just
oh yeah,
you know.
You are just a cricket.
But this guy's just a fucking snail!
Well, try to be more wicked, cricket.
Alex, stop dying!
Real Jams, Dr. Muto was actually on this week's list until I revised it. I thought about putting it on there, but ended up replacing it. Don't worry though, it'll happen eventually. We'll get Dr. Muto and Voodoo Vince and Whiplash and forgotten favorites from that era.
I'm excited to hang out with Voodoo Vince again.
He wins the race.
Yeah, I'm.
You gotta be calmer. Think like a cricket would. This is a thinking man's game.
Some enemies don't like it, but... That wasn't worth it. That was absolutely not worth it. Why did I do that?
Why did you do that?
I don't know.
A secret beat the level item is in that one crate.
I wanted to show up.
Ever seen a freaked out cricket?
No.
Yeah, see?
Okay.
You did it.
I did it.
You got a box full of eggs. Can I take over?
Snubble is just, everyone's so upset at me for playing so poorly. I barely got a okay. Okay.
This is a very different feeling platformer than anything we've... to being a wicked cricket.
I'm not.
Let's go to the half-acre wood. Get it?
Oh, I get it.
Deforestation in Winnie the Pooh land.
But Robin, we've been gentrified.
It's British.
Yes, Winnie the Pooh is British.
Oh, that is true.
That is, it's like...
Ah, shit, yeah,
the name
you gotta
Winnie
jump.
the Pooh is like the most British name I've ever heard of.
Okay, yeah, it looks like the Y button. If you hold it, you just change direction. And you can do that thing. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting this. Yeah, this is pretty much 100% Frogger. Only a little bit different. What do you do to these crates, I wonder?
No idea.
You jump over them and then you drown. What does this do?
No clue.
It makes that noise everyone hates. I'm gonna try and do it to that crate. Huh.
That's a nasty story, but you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna tell it.
Okay.
Danny.
Yeah.
Izzy says, my high school bio teacher fed his pet tarantula crickets, but one day he put too many in the box and the crickets won.
Wow.
That's
the most heartwarming story I've ever heard.
That is disgusting and heartwarming.
That's a story of triumph over adversity.
That is.
The crickets won.
Again, I just want to say, there is strength in
strength in
numbers. You know, there is power in the union.
There's enough of us that can't stop us.
That's true.
It's true for bugs and for people, especially game developers.
Especially crickets. Solidarity with all bugs. Oh man.
Zap him. Oh, I got the super zapper now.
Oh,
look at that.
Blood.
There's blood?
See? Look at the blood it left behind.
Oh yeah, bug splats.
That's kind of nasty, but whatever.
Hey, nature's cruel. We can't interfere. I do like how you can step on your friends.
that is actually really funny.
I gotta say, this game isn't overdosing on personality like I thought it would be. Nobody actually talks. Zapper doesn't have a voice. He just implies his sassiness.
This is so Frogger. Oh god.
Yeah. It wears its influence on its sleeve.
Yeah, Electric Boogaloo says those crates are for the Super Zapper, so you probably can't get those yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you gotta power up to break those. Makes sense.
I support you. I support you, Zapper.
I will say, I like this more than when I played at the PS1 Frogger 1 demo. I did not have that good of a time with that game, but this, it's much more intuitive. Yeah, I figured that out already. What do I look like?
No, Zapper does have an identifiable personality. It's just not very...
He's got a face. He clearly has a smirk.
He's got attitude. It's just that he doesn't have to constantly tell me what his personality is for me to understand it.
Yeah.
It's subtle.
He's not insecure like Bubsy.
Don't say that. I was gonna tweet at Bubsy when we got our certificate.
I mean, he's not super cool like Bubsy is.
Yeah, Bubsy is really cool. And he should promote us somehow or give us money.
Bubsy's been fucking up a lot lately.
Is he okay?
Like on his Twitter, he'll like miss a word or misspell something, and then immediately afterwards he'll blame his social media manager.
Well, maybe his social media manager should get good.
I don't know why he doesn't just delete the tweet and try again.
No way! No way!
That's
I think
not
it's
the Bubsy way.
That is not Bubsy's way. You know Bubsy would blame his social media manager every
for sure.
fucking time. Especially if he didn't have one and he was making the tweets himself.
Mm-hmm.
Bubsy is not a man to take responsibility for his mistakes, and you know that.
White knuckle water.
Alright, good luck. Okay, Uzi with the correct headcanon here. If Bubsy gives you money, he'll never let you forget about it. Yeah.
Hey, remember when I loaned you $5 in the 80s? So we have Zapper's equivalent of an auto-scroller, I guess.
I'm just gonna go right through.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. Totally not Frogger, guys. This is a unique game. We made a really unique game starring water-adjacent creatures.
Okay, I don't think Bubsy's ever been married. I'm just gonna say, I understand him yelling at his ex-wife for... I can't see him with a wife. I can't see a woman ever. I mean, maybe if he had, I don't know. I guess he could trick like one person into marrying him.
He'd have to trick some kind of freaking Warner Brothers style convoluted trick. That Bubsy. Never can trust him.
Oh yeah, and Bubsy's married to Gex anyway, so...
Oh yeah. Bubsy's... I was about to say monotonous, believe it or not. Either one works.
With the ice burn on. I don't even know anymore. Yeah, everyone's getting at us for saying that Bubsy is married. Yeah, Bubsy is... I'm sorry, we apologize for disregarding the canon of Bubsy and Gex's relationship.
He's a free man. He does what he wants.
Mm-hmm, and what he wants to do is apparently marry Gex. Yes, we all want Bubsy to have a healthy relationship.
Come back!
Oh no! That's right to say. You call it no, I guess not.
I'm fine. just missed the boat, literally.
Missed the boat.
That's something I will never, ever, ever do again. I have a secret.
Yeah.
I think I kind of like this.
Do you like this more than Frogger?
I definitely do.
Yeah.
Never played Frogger 2, but at least in terms of Frogger 1, this is an improvement. Yeah, see? Plus you can zap things and they get skeletonized.
I don't like the blood, though. It's kind of weird. A little odd.
Well, he's just hardcore like that.
Zapper
is the ECW of platformer stars.
Okay, thank you for putting in terms I can understand.
Yeah, no problem.
Damn. So he's gonna go under for, like, very, very soon, then.
Oh, yeah. There's no way he can last. Is that a...
I think you need to float over to one of those platforms.
Oh, I may need to... Yeah, super jump.
Yeah.
Is this safe to jump on? Yeah. If anything, the standing still to turn mechanic is a little bit unintuitive, but it's not so bad. I've seen worse. Shit, I missed the boat again. Oh, you can't stand on that guy for too long.
Yes, exactly. Zapper's been financed by Frogger the entire time.
What a twist. I don't like all that grunting he does. Fuck, I didn't plan that very well. Let's try that again. There we go.
I don't like that wasp with the golden needle. Not a fan.
Hey, it's nature. Got a problem? Take it up with Mother Nature.
Again.
Yeah, I know.
But you found a secret.
I immediately drowned in the secret area, and it took me back. Oh, man.
Yeah, we were talking about the 3D Froggers a little bit earlier, because this game is basically an off-brand version of it.
Pretty much. Believe it or not, it was that hot of a property for that to actually happen. Did it.
Yeah, it does suck that your power of electricity only works on, like, a few of the enemies.
Yeah, it feels kind of useless, honestly. I want to zap those protesters.
Danny.
Yeah, like, it's a time-honored tradition in video games. From Socks the Cat to Zapper, One Wicked Cricket, they all hate protesters. Doesn't matter what they're protesting.
Hey guys, I think eating food is good to live.
Boo.
No, you don't! I like to drink water. Don't you dare drink anything other than energy drinks.
I drink poison, like a real man.
I shave my face with poison. I drink poison. I eat poison. I only engage with poison. I am nothing but a poison fan.
Only engage with poison trends on YouTube. Twitter.
I only engage with poison content. When I heard that the FDA was chilling out and not doing anything right now, I was like, awesome.
More time to get some more poison for me.
Hell yeah.
Can't tell me not what to eat.
I'm a big name in the poison fandom.
I'm a bad little boy.
Favorite video game character, Poison. Favorite Belle Biv DeVoe song, Poison.
Poison.
Favorite hair metal band?
Poison.
You know it's Poison.
Oof, if you're going for 100%, some of these are pretty tough. And it does track every single little glowy thing you get in a level. There's 100 in each level. So if you want to get 100% in this game, good freaking luck.
Damn, we've had some pretty okay games.
Yeah.
So how many eggs do you think are going to be in Carmen Sandiego?
It's gonna be nothing but eggs. Carmen Sandiego and the mystery of the stolen eggs. Damn it! I hate dying in a secret area. That's bullshit. See, Crash Bandicoot didn't take off lives when you died in a bonus level. Crash Bandicoot knew better.
That's true. Exactly, he hates this whole... Yeah, exactly. Zapper, one wicked centrist, hates protesters.
Things are fine as is. That's his other catchphrase. Oh, that egg's hatching.
Wait, did you say that?
Zapper, nothing will ever get better.
Well, to whoever said that, who I forgot to credit, thank you.
Alright, last life. Gotta make this count.
Oh my god.
Man, those 20 lives go pretty quick.
Alright, Cambrian Era says, it's Carmen Sandiego, so we're fucked.
Okay. What if I zap this thing?
Well, thank you, Video Game King. I will credit you now for calling him a centrist. Okay, we got a subscription. Okay, yeah, do what they say.
Okay.
Zedeku has resubscribed. They've been subscribed 7 months in a row. Thank you. They resubscribed with a message. Zapper, Blinks, and Dr. Mudo still go out every month to raise hell and relive a little bit of the old days. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. They head out in Zapper's big-ass pickup truck.
Oh my god, they go mudding all the time.
Yeah. Ready to get a little mud on the tires? Hell yeah.
They're like, Saturdays for the boys, yeah!
Boys night out.
I hate them.
Oh shit, I just screwed myself. Okay, no, that's fine.
You're fine, you're fine.
Wait a minute. I don't like this. I have to hit these switches to open the door, I think. Maybe all of them.
Oh, it sucks.
Shit! There we go. It's done.
Well.
That is Zapper, One Wicked Cricket for the Nintendo GameCube, and possibly other platforms. I think it's on PS2 as well.
I think so.
What's the game over screen look like? There is none.
Bullshit!
That's gonna count against you, Zapper. I expected to at least see you get your comeuppance.
At least, like, see your ass or something like
So
you
richly
bug.
deserved, too.
Like...
Alright, throw me up an interstitial.
There you go.
Zapper. Yeah, he was about as wicked as advertised. No more and no less. He did not go above and beyond. Next up, we gotta play Carmen Sandiego. There is a Carmen Sandiego platformer, and we're about to play it.
Is it like Carmen Sandiego's secret of what? Eggs?
The secret of the stolen drums, but the drums have eggs in them.
I'm just gonna say stolen drums.
There's no way that's going to fit.
I'm just calling it Carmen Sandiego stolen drums. Who stole those drums? It was Carmen.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get back them drums. Now, was this contemporary with the cartoon back then, or did this come afterward?
I do not think there was a cartoon when this came out, but you know who would absolutely know more than me.
All right, fill us in. I know this has to be way after the game show on PBS, unfortunately. Now, if they made a game based on that, I'd be all for it. Here you go, Alex.
Oh, good.
You play as Rockapella. It's a rhythm game, and it has one song in it. It's the only song you ever need.
Hey, Danny, I have a question. Have you seen that show recently?
No.
I want to tell you something about Carmen Sandiego, the game show.
Of an ancient African caste, and before I die, I must impart a secret and a warning. Deep in the African jungle, there is a hidden temple. Behind its
cool, it's a Legends of the Hidden Temple game.
Is Taifa Jua.
The game's already
great
started.
Diamond of extreme purity, which legend says possesses the knowledge of all nations.
Yep, A2M, makers of the Grinch.
Perhaps it was forged to be a blessing, but it has been a curse to all who have touched it. An ancient proverb says that danger is the brother of knowledge.
Uzi says a year after this, BAM Entertainment went out of business.
The misfortune of those who have
Wonder
possessed
why.
the Taifa Jua stretches around the world. For that reason,
I don't think
ancient
Rockapella.
wise men hid it in an unknown
There's Rockapella.
place to to ensure that it would not be found. There is no single map to the temple.
Sucks.
Instead, pieces of the map have been written on the skins of 8 drums, which must be reunited to open the temple. But beware, the drums are protected by a mysterious power. According to ancient legends, elemental spirits guard the treasure. The locations of the drums are unknown, and this is good. If Taifa Jua was ever uncovered, a terrible power would once again be unleashed.
This is a Carmen Sandiego game, right? I didn't put on the wrong... Oh, there she is. Okay. Yeah, this is totally a Carmen Sandiego game.
So what I was saying before the intro started, I rewatched an episode a few nights ago, and I gotta say, that game show...
Uh-huh.
Do you want to feel like the biggest fucking idiot of all time? That is the hardest game. Those questions that they ask those kids are so fucking hard.
Oh yeah, it's all like geography.
Before I slap handcuffs on you and throw you in the brig, I want a complete debrief of your first so-called mission.
Wow, where do I start?
Is that the chief?
The beginning.
I think
Chief's
you
a
already know
hard
the
ass.
beginning.
Chief looks
Why
like
don't you
shit.
start where you disobeyed a direct order to return to headquarters?
Well, okay. I was backing up the server when I realized that one of the encrypted files was actually a set of GPS coordinates. I traced the location to the museum in New York.
Cloud and Yugi from
Since
Yu-Gi-Oh!
nobody
had
was
an ugly
around,
baby.
I went
Oh, he's got a
myself.
big chin, too.
Hi, Chief.
What are
Hi.
you doing in New York?
I'm going after Carmen.
Don't even think about it. I want you back at the agency now.
I'm so close!
Who is this nerd? Good question. I don't know
Jules
who
and
this
Shadow
guy
are
is.
already on the case in Siberia. You are a trainee. Get back here now.
Maybe it's the case that you're the rookie who has to prove yourself.
Carmen's not in Siberia, Chief.
God, this
She's here.
2004 ass art.
I'm
Yeah.
ordering you to...
Can't hear you, Chief.
This generic GameStop power to the player
Yes,
shit.
this is it.
So chat says the cartoon was in the 90s, which is what I remember. I remember it being shortly after the game show. What the hell is this based on then? It
New
looks
York
vaguely
City,
like the
the
cartoon,
Big Apple.
but
The largest city in the United States and the second largest city
Oh,
in the
thank
world.
God there's
after
educational
Tokyo,
content.
Japan.
oh good.
New
I'm
York's
already learning.
Ellis Island has been an important point of arrival for many immigrants for 3 centuries. The Statue of Liberty was built by the French in 1886 and given to the United States as a gift.
And we gave it right back.
It was thought to commemorate immigration, a beacon of hope and opportunity to the millions of people coming to America. New York is considered one of the most important
Wow, this is
cultural
like rapid
centers of the
fire
United
learning.
States.
You better
and is home
learn.
to hundreds
They
of
have to get this
museums,
in between the
including the
platforming
Museum of Modern
sequences.
Art and the Guggenheim.
Okay, but enough fun. Time to play a game.
God damn it, I wanted to...
Oh, cool.
He's got a good... Oh my god. Imagine. Okay, I wish instead of a big stick, it was like those things that they had to put down on in the Carmen Sandiego game show at the end of the game. Like,
Oh,
you
the
get to put on
big
countries that-
hourglass thing, or whatever that was.
Yeah, the big
Or the scepter.
yeah, I should just be fucking
should be.
people up with that one.
Collect the egg.
How do I... Oh, I have to... Okay.
Read the egg.
Gently push the control stick.
There's stealth. There's stealth. That's great.
No!
You know what this reminds me of? Freaking Beyond Good and Evil. It's got stealth. It's got a dude with a stick. You're gonna meet your pig friend soon. Hey, that's a mascot platformer.
That's true. Oh, God. Okay.
Beyond Good and Evil, the game that's never getting a sequel.
Hey,
What did you do? What did you do?
I broke the game?
You made the camera zoom through the floor. The music stopped.
Oh my
Wow.
god, you may have to reset this.
You made a game flatline in record time.
Holy...
Y'all saw what happened, right?
Okay,
Like
I'm gonna move the camera around and see if that doesn't help.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think... Oh,
Okay.
Huh? Okay, no, the game's fine. It's just the camera is stuck deep underground.
I'm trying.
Try and wiggle your way out of this.
Oh, I am trying, buddy. Oh.
Promising start. Promising start. Can you restart the mission? I bet you can.
Options, I guess.
Probably.
No. I can go to the main menu if I want.
Yeah, might as well do that. Wow. Someone talked to A2M. We found a bug.
That was amazing. Yeah, Carmen Sandiego stole our camera. Thank you, Bob.
She's just like, yoink. Have fun, suckers.
Please let me be able to skip this.
Oh, thank God.
Thank you.
Good.
Okay, so that gets you should get points for letting you skip that at least.
Yeah. Okay, don't go in that
New
Corner.
York
That makes the
City,
camera go
the
ape
big-
shit. Just walk forward.
That sucks that I can't hit the.
Can't believe that happened.
It's losing points for that. Sorry
Yeah.
to. Okay. now
Okay, if we're going on a start to crate metric, this game loses right away. But it also loses in terms of number of crates. Look how many fucking
Okay,
crates.
I see what happened. When you approach the amulet, they put your character model underground to. So
Oh
you can see
yeah,
the thing.
yeah. So it highlights the thing, and then when you get out of it, it's supposed to snap back.
I bet you if I move the camera, I'm gonna go underground again.
Probably.
Should I try?
No,
Okay.
we have a show to put on.
Okay. I can't try to glitch
I think
it.
you did find a way to crash it though.
Yeah, if you move your camera and you keep doing motions, after it disappears you underground, the camera follows you underground, I think. So.
Developer shortcut turned into a massive game-ending bug.
So if someone wants to do that, who's like a man, that meat made my brain go crazy. I was gonna say I was gonna call them fast runners. That is.
Fast runners.
Hey, I'm gonna break a bottle.
Shoot that diet soda.
There we go.
Good.
Okay, move on. I guess I should.
Oh boy.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
tonight's first few games had surprisingly good first impressions. First impressions for this are not good. Crashing immediately at the start of the game. That's a new one to me.
This is not a good game.
Well, if nothing else, I think it's the one and only Carmen Sandiego platformer. I can't really think of any other games in the series that took it to this direction.
God, I have to ask you. Like, I know a Carmen Sandiego expert. I could ask.
Yeah, ask him what the deal is with this.
Yeah. Okay, let's check this.
Don't go underground.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you climb a ladder by climbing the ladder. Got it.
Great entertainment, completely fast. Yeah, that's what fast runners do. Is the camera doing Dutch angles? Not on purpose, I don't think. But that is kind of what they're getting here. Oh, you gotta scan, like in Metroid Prime.
I got probes. I know how to use them.
Activate.
Okay, let's see what.
It's one of those buttons. You have to be standing next to the thing, though.
This guy?
Yeah, activate.
It just tells me this.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Yeah. I don't know what the Z button is on this.
It's L1 and R1.
Okay.
The smaller ones. Stuck in Siberia.
Need hope. I don't want to know about the training pods, thank you. Okay, I guess it's one of these. There's a map. There's the map. Okay, so I need to go...
Yeah, go there.
Okay.
Cool Coyote says this game has a 57 on Metacritic. That does not sound good. I looked earlier and Billy Hatcher had a 71, I think. So slightly better than this.
I guess I'm going this way. I get 5 pellets.
Cool.
This game kind of sucks, damn it. I'm gonna put that out there.
Yeah, follow Trough of Luxury's link. We're nice enough to clip that.
Oh,
Shoot
yes.
that diet soda. Gallagher, star of the show.
No!
Oh, man.
I'm okay, I'm alive. I didn't die.
Yeah, you're good. You haven't clipped through the earth.
Again. That was a shitty dumpster.
Video Game King says that GameSpot reviewed this game and they said, don't go into this thinking you're going to get an educational game or an enjoyable platformer, as you'll find neither here.
Got more Carmen pellets.
A lot of empty liquor bottles out here.
I think that was the devs. Hanging out in the game world, just like, God help me.
Snake, invade the hobo nest. They've stolen the mysterious drums.
Okay. So I guess I'm going this way.
Yeah, go across.
Wait, no, that was where I came from, I think. Hold on. Let me read this bad boy. Okay, double jump, huh?
Jump and then jump again.
Or just not jump.
Or fall.
Yeah.
Ah, you're right there.
Okay, let's do it again.
JP Ronnie, yeah, that reality's starting to sink in. I really wonder how many of those 160 GameCube platformers are just like this. Like, they just start off with a shitty tutorial, and they're bad. Oh man, that was close.
It was. Come on, Zach Jinkos. Look at his pants. How are you gonna catch Carmen if you're tripping over your fucking... No.
Red Amiford, we did not play Gallagher's Gallery. We only showed footage from the Laserdisc during Wednesday's stream for intermission. I don't think it's emulated yet. If it was, I'd want to get on that. We do have to set up Daphne at some point so we can play Laserdisc games.
Okay.
Yeah, I want you to jump across and then slide down the slide.
Okay,
Good luck.
I can do this.
Oh, you did it.
Oh my god. Uh-huh.
Just jump.
Got it. Camera, I love you, but please.
Do you love the camera?
I want it to... Well, no. And that's why I'm trying to negotiate with it. And be like, please. Okay.
Yep, Abby's got it right. It's just everyone was trying to do a 3D platformer at this point, so there were good ones and bad ones. I've said it before, but this is when mascots just went critical mass. Like, everyone wanted to make a platformer in this era. That's why there's 160 of them for the GameCube alone. Most of them licensed. 3 SpongeBob games, 2 Jimmy Neutron games, Ed and Eddie game.
Haha, no we aren't.
Almost put it on this week's poll, but people want to actually. And next to, oh, it's just telling you how to go down or go up pipes. Go up the pipe. More shit to collect.
Yeah!
Yeah, more shit to collect. Pose. I've heard Bikini Bottom is good. I've heard that it actually is a really good platformer.
I have heard so many times that game is good. Like...
Also, there's something like 5 different Harry Potter games for GameCube. And I believe they're all platformers.
I have to pole ball, Danny.
Good luck.
Oh, hey. That's
Okay.
cool. More pellets to feed my pet Carmen.
It's everyone's dream to control a kid with a stick. Real relatable hero here. Maybe I'm
Okay.
being too hard on him.
I have played both the Family Guy and the Futurama platformer. Thank you very much.
Which one's better?
The Futurama one is genuinely an episode, so that's... Oh, I lost some health for that. But, the Family Guy one is not good.
I've heard it's not good.
It's exceptionally bad. Like, gameplay-wise, it's okay, but...
Futurama is weirdly one of the platformers from that era that released on PS2 and Xbox, but not GameCube. The majority of them wanted to come to GameCube because, you know, it was a kid's system. It's the game system with a handle on it.
How did that not... Whatever. Whatever, I can do it. I'm smart and cool.
Yeah, Crush Gals, there is a Simpsons platformer on 360, and it's mostly based on later Simpsons. I have played that, come to think of it. I played it briefly, the Wii version anyway, that may be different. It starts in the Land of Chocolate from that one episode when Homer was daydreaming. when the Germans took over the power plant. Except when you enter the land of chocolate, you take control and you just start beating the shit out of everything around you. Just beating up the world of chocolate. That's all I remember about that game. Magma Ram, I've also used the handle on the GameCube. It's very handy.
I'm checking this one more time to make sure I'm not doing this like an idiot. Okay, I need a pole vault, so I was doing it like an idiot. Cool.
It is pretty nice if you're constantly switching stuff in and out of your entertainment center. I wish more consoles had handles on them.
Nice, okay. More pellets.
And that did that sort of thing. It's all like, oh, it's an unaired episode. It was Futurama, Batman and Robin for Sega CD, though it wasn't a platformer, it did that. This, on the other hand, I don't know who would want this.
I don't, and I really like Carmen Sandiego.
Yeah, it doesn't get the appeal of the video games or the TV show or the cartoon, from what I've seen. It just seems kind of bad.
Why? Somebody knows what I should be doing. Let me know, because I don't.
People just starting to straight up say this game sucks.
It does.
It does look kind of sucky.
Kind of.
You're just wandering around in an alleyway where people drink and leave their alcohol behind. Can I take over?
Yes!
Thank
God, help me.
Alright, I'll get us out of this. I see.
Yeah, exactly, Brighton Tail. The whole, like, the generic world music flute when you get those fucking yin-yang symbols. That's just so of this era. Man, I will not get into the Family Guy game other than, like, that. I played it back when I was still a super, super, super irony-heavy asshole weirdo, and even back then I was like, some of this writing is making me a little uncomfortable.
Wow.
Yeah, well, there's some implications in this writing about that I am just like, huh.
That would be a fun show, Family Guy versus The Simpsons game. Like, which would be worse?
Just fucking give Homer a gun and just go for it. Just make the bootleg shirt of your dreams come true.
Here we go. We got a video game. Oh yeah. Now this is happening.
I will not imagine the most, I will not imagine Baby Gallagher with the platformer, because that would just be Baby Joe.
True. That's exactly what it is. Oh!
This fucking game.
Am I allowed to give up on this yet? This doesn't feel worth it if I'm being real.
To see what you think.
Can I have some Z-targeting, please?
I think Danny should play for at least just a few more minutes and then we'll move on. Not long, though. Okay, everyone wants you to move on.
I'm getting him.
This sucks! Danny. Everyone, no one wants us to keep playing. No one's gonna be disappointed. I have never.
No one wants to go to bat for the Carmen Sandiego platformer with the infinite tutorial.
I love the original Carmen Sandiego games. I think they're a real platonic ideal of like whatever, but educational stuff. This sucks, Danny. This gameplay isn't fun.
And it's trying to make you do so much. It's introduced me to like 7 different kinds of collectibles and a whole bunch of different mechanics. I also get the feeling that a lot of this stuff is only going to be used once or twice, maybe, and the rest of it's just going to be standard beat 'em up.
Hey, I'd rather play Sonic 06, just watch the new Carmen Sandiego show on Netflix instead, this game is just a bunch of gray squares. Kinda.
Yeah, it had a plainness to the design where it just felt kind of perfunctory, you know? Like, this is the minimum amount of effort we can put into this, and they'll say it's acceptable.
I'd rather play Mohawk and headphone jack. You know what?
Harsh.
I would still get. Can I tell my Carmen Sandiego game hot take?
Sure.
So, my hot take is that the original Carmen Sandiego games are less educational about the way the world, about like world facts and stuff, and more educational on about like how to look up shit and how to synthesize facts. And
that
like,
is true, because some of those console games came with an actual almanac.
most
And they referenced that and just got you in the mood to like can look it up in this way and achieve this result. That is actually a good thing to teach kids. You're right.
It is, and I was thinking, I've been watching the Carmen Sandiego game, the game show itself, and part of it is like, yeah, they'll have a really bad skit or something, and then they'll just like shoot a bunch of facts in it, and you kind of have to extrapolate the facts from what they say and kind of figure it out, and it's interesting. There's a lot of
And this game follows suit because,
yeah, exactly.
well, you have a stick.
All right, everyone wants Bonk.
Yeah, we
wants
may
to
have to
move
move on to Bonk. I'm really curious to see what Bonk looks like. It's got to be better than this, right? Okay, I gotta quickly talk to this thing.
Cause like did any of the Carmen Sandiego I had to have the almanac or something with it.
This sucks.
Yeah, no, please
Change
move on.
it.
This game is very, very bad. This game is just, no, this is bad.
I expected more from you, Carmen. Instead, you give me that. You give me A2M.
Smebble says the main character looks like he was considered not cool enough for Fusion Frenzy. Yeah.
Oof. Oof.
It's true, though.
Show me the lie. That is entirely true.
Ugh. God, bad
Ugh.
game.
Sure I can't just play Shrek Extra Large?
That's not what they voted for.
Yeah, that's true. Gotta give the people what they voted for.
Mm-hmm.
This is a democracy.
We're the world's favorite democracy. Retro Pals.
Progressive scan mode enable. Yeah.
Avatar, yeah. Fresh Gals, yeah.
Okay, with that said, let's cleanse our palates with an actual platformer. This is PC Genjin. Hudson Selects, the Nintendo GameCube.
Oh, it's Hudson Selects?
It's fine.
Okay.
Here you go.
Because Hudson Selection.
There's 4 of these games they released for GameCube. They did remakes of Lode Runner, Star Soldier, PC Genjin, aka Adventure Island. I think they also released these on PS2.
Egg Venture, thank you.
Hey, there's gotta be eggs in this game. That was that last game's problem. No eggs!
You're right!
Where was the eggs?
Carmen Sandiego could have stolen some eggs. I guess I only have...
Logo, and that just means this game's going to be ugly as sin.
Yeah, chat's like, is this a 2D platformer? And
This is a 2D platformer, so we're going to have to do with both lists this week. It's a special week of Mascot Friday.
Alright.
So what do you think of this Bonk makeover? Toothy, isn't he?
A little...
Original.
And it's a little bit more... It's a little bit slippery, though, in comparison.
Get little card. This contradicts everything I was taught about evolution. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot says he looks like one of those bootleg Calvins pissing on and the Chevy logo.
Yeah, I'm really mad now. Look at me, I'm shaking.
Ooh. Maybe it just doesn't translate to 3D.
Alright.
You also collect fruit in a disturbingly Yoshi Story-like manner. I hope this is not a modern Yoshi story.
I don't keep my anchor?
Yeah.
I let go of my anger between levels? That's bullshit.
Hold up, is this just a straight-up remake of Bonk's Adventure?
I think it is.
It sure seems like it. This is a direct copy of the level layouts. Just with added Yoshi. Oh god!
Oh god, that flashing sucks!
Bonk invented epilepsy.
Well, I'm somehow doing this by looking at the ground and not
You're doing
looking
fine. There you go.
I think that was pretty impressive considering that I did that by staring at the ground.
Well, if this is a remake, how do we count this then? Should it count as a separate game, or...?
Yeah. We should count it and we should compare it to the original and see whether it ranks above or below it.
Okay.
I already know the answer to that, but...
Looks like it plays okay.
Yeah.
It's ugly as shit, but...
Uh-huh. It's a little more slippery than usual. Whew, okay. Moving.
Alright, people say it should count. This is a rare enough case where I think we can get away with ranking. It isn't often you see just straight-up remakes, like, tile for tile. But that's pretty much what this is.
Oh, I'm about to get forward.
Yep.
Okay.
3D Vor, are you ready for this?
I hate the texture on him. It looks
Yeah, it
so
looks bad.
Alright. Goodbye, everybody. To be fair, we couldn't have this, we couldn't have an episode without Vor, so.
True. No eggs so far, but we do have Vor. I like his sprite when he's in the
Oh
stuff.
my god!
That's so good. That's like actually swimming through dino fluid.
Like,
You just be like, dear God, no. Oh, do the uvulas not hurt you anymore?
No, it's nice.
That's an improvement. They hurt a lot in the TurboGrafx one.
So there are differences. Oh, I hate. Look at his turn animation.
Is that acid? I suppose that's stomach acid. Maybe that's why he has that look on his face. Still
Probably
does-
hurts.
It doesn't seem to affect him. Oh yeah, this level design, really impressive in terms of faithfulness. Just pretty much one for one with the original.
So did Renderware just like throw Photoshop filters on everything, or?
Renderware was a middleware platformer, or rather platform that you used to develop graphics engines and stuff like that back in the day. Real Renderware, and that's why those look so bad. I think it was mostly because it was just a really quick and dirty, easy to use platform that so many people used it, and it just gets really basic but usable results. However, the results have aged very poorly. Pooped out.
Oh man. I don't care. I can get all the fruit. I don't need it.
Very faithful to the voring of the original. That counts.
I don't like that sentence, Danny.
Entirely true sentences I've said in earnest on this show.
Oh, I think he's
oh,
cute.
he's way cuter.
Oh, he's great. Oh. Oh, that's good. Okay.
Okay, this they actually changed because he's so much smaller. They don't need platforms in this area for you to jump up to him. Also, he flies. Maybe they just changed the bosses in this one.
Maybe.
Yes, he is a good baby. That's the first cute thing I've seen in this game. Oh!
Okay. I kind of like that. I like some of this.
I like that he doesn't foam at the mouth anymore when he dies.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
That's honestly a good addition.
Come on, fall down.
Oh,
damn it,
we have our egg. He's wearing an eggshell.
You're right. Okay, good. So.
Good. This is definitely better than Carmen Sandiego. He throws candy at you.
I have a lot of lives.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just
You're doing good.
Okay. Oh,
So when you hit your head on the ground from a jump, it looks like you just kind of glance off the ground and keep going. I think in the original you would just, like, pause for a second. It would leave you vulnerable. That might be a good addition. Now I'm just wondering about Adventure Island. Is that just a straight-up remake, too? Find out next time we rank GameCube platformers, I guess. Oh, the multiple hits.
Finally.
Oh,
Aww.
poor Egg Baby.
Sorry, Egg Baby.
Funya, boku wa something.
I won't do that again. I'm the nice baby.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he said.
Okay. Yeah, all the Hudson Selection games are apparently remakes, so...
Makes sense to me. I think these were also positioned as budget releases, too. These were, like, priced at 2,000 or 3,000 yen.
Okay. I think after my next life, I'm gonna give this to you.
Okay. Hey, you haven't given up in Rage.
No, I haven't, and...
That's a good sign. And not all the characters are completely hideous, just, you know, most of them. I really hope Sega Ages wins this week's poll.
God, me too.
Yeah, if you're a patron, you can vote on this week's poll, and one of the options is the Sega Ages 2500 remakes for PS2. Those use renderware, so they all look like this. And if you're a fan of Sega stuff, it's quite a trip. Especially that Golden Axe remake they made.
I think I remember that.
People like the Party Cactus. Party Cactus is pretty good.
Whoa, that was cool.
Oh yeah, Uzi, bad Outrun. You might ask, how can you make Outrun bad?
Oh.
Well, they did.
I found a door.
Secret area.
All
And
right.
they've even edgified the smiley faces. Like, come on. Why has everything got to have an edge to it?
Because it's like 2003 or whatever.
Oh yeah.
About that. Two. Okay, everything here.
I'm saying if you're gonna do that, why not go all the way and make everything covered in blood? Go full creepypasta.
Screw this, I'm out of here.
I don't know who it was, but someone pointed out today the reality that we're going to keep referring to them as creepypastas, aren't we? Throughout history. There's never going to be a better word for that phenomenon.
That fucking sucks.
And that does suck, because it's the worst.
Alright.
It's not like creepypastas deserve a better name, but still.
I
Okay,
gave it-
that's an improvement. Yeah, when you bonk your head on the ground, you just keep on going instead of stopping.
Yeah, I hand the controller over to Danny.
Oh yeah, I'm controlling bonk now. Yeah, these controls ain't so bad. In fact, I'd say hitting the ground is actually an improvement. And it looks like you have a little bit of momentum to you, too.
Mm-hmm.
You go a little bit faster when you start running.
So it's a little bit slipperier, but not much.
Oh, you can still do that.
It just looks so sad.
Yeah. Still spin over everything? Yeah, to an extent. It doesn't look like you keep your height like in the original.
Let's see. Chat's giving out alternative names to creepypasta, spooky spaghetti, perturbed pasta.
It doesn't have to be pasta.
Yeah, why is it pasta?
Let's get away from the pasta. This is why we have this problem. Everyone's all like, we should give it a different name, and then other people are all like, but I like pasta.
And by the way, why are other types of copy paste stuff? Why aren't they called? A lot of them are not called pastas. Why don't we call it like, you know? Why don't we call like?
Let's get some consistency to my internet phenomena.
I was thinking of other things like those weird those really weird
The meat. I lost
the meat ran away.
The meat ran away.
All I'm saying is some of those could be at least called like reactionary ravioli or something.
Reactionary ravioli. I'm just making a bigger problem. Forget I said anything.
Copy pasta, yeah, copy pasta. Okay, so I was thinking of copy pasta. I'm dumb as shit, but I think we should start dividing copy pasta and creepy pastas,
Yeah.
into categories. I don't know. Someone please figure out a way to make an institution say reactionary ravioli.
Did they ever air that Clive Barker series based on creepypasta?
Did they?
They announced that was going to be a thing, but I never heard anything about it. Yeah, it was basically Clive Barker presents creepypasta. It was going to be a sci-fi show about all the different, like, Slender Man mysteries or whatever. Except by Clive Barker.
I'm sorry, I'm just thinking of the Slender Man mysteries, and I'm hearing the Unsolved Mysteries scene in my head. This sucks, Danny.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's all about Candle Cove.
You know what's weird? Today they announced they're bringing back Unsolved Mysteries.
I saw.
And you know what it's going to be about. Slender Man.
Oh, God.
They're going to bring back a hologram Robert Stack, and he's going to talk about creepypastas.
He's going to talk about all those fucking clowns.
Clowns in the forest. No one wants to believe that it's real, but for many people, it was real.
Terror Tortellini. That is extremely good. Spooky Spirali. I like all of these.
It doesn't have to. Never mind.
No, I'm sorry, but that's just the way the world works now. It has to be pasta of some sort.
But why?
Oh God.
You know what sucks? I like the way this controls more than Bonk's Adventure.
Oh my God.
Because the thing is, Bonk's Adventure was kind of primitive, if you'll forgive the pun, in terms of controls compared to Bonk's Revenge, which I felt kind of refined them. Here it feels like they've taken steps to fix their mistakes, as it were.
Alright, we have another one for you. Creepy Craft Dinner. And if you don't like that, how about Horrifying Hamburger?
Check it out. Vadoom!
Oh, I love that.
Horrifying Hamburger, thank you. I'll have one creepypasta and one horrifying hamburger with a side of sick spaghetti. Yes, that's to go.
I'm so sorry, Uzi. According to Uzi, somebody left porcelain dolls all around the hospital I work at, including the parking garage and the stairwell.
Oh, dear God.
That fucking sucks. Alright, we got a horrible hamburger with freaky fries.
Mmm, delicious. I am a haunted hamburger.
Someone please get Garfield in on this. I don't know if I like the vine swinging here.
That's different and kind of bad. I'm really liking the control changes. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm nuts. Maybe playing 500 platformers and ranking them has made me lose my mind, but I do like the way this controls.
I like that. I like.
And look at these cute little dinos.
Yeah, they're great.
Look at that one. He's got his
Oh
tongue
my
hanging out.
gosh.
They all have different personalities.
I love this. Oh, that one's got depression.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I can relate.
I was gonna
This
say.
one just likes to sing, but sadly.
I love these. Man, they're relatable memes of dinosaurs.
It's really weird how this game still has little bursts of personality despite being ugly as sin. Like, some of the character designs are actually good, and others are just terrible. And it's a shame that Bonk is one of the terrible ones.
Those little guys, I love them.
Yeah, control's really crisp, especially compared to the original. Would not have thought that was the case, just going by looks. Count me as a fan.
Scarlet Swordfish says, I have no mouth and I'm a scampi.
Never should have said anything. If anything, we're gonna come up with a worse name for creepypastas by the end of the night.
Let's see.
What does monkey form do? Have you figured that out? I guess it does that.
Like, can't we just call them what we used to call them? Scary stories to tell in the dark?
Scary stories written by 8-year-olds.
Exactly.
That's what we should call them.
I mean...
Tell me I'm wrong.
Some of them aren't 8. Some of them are in college.
Okay. But so many of them mention stuff like, oh, I paused the video game and waited 15 minutes. And then I waited 20 minutes and then blood showed up on the screen.
Yeah.
Just always details filled out like a kid would. You know? It's like horror stories written like no adult would write them. Maybe they don't deserve a dignified name. Maybe they do deserve to be called creepypastas for the rest of time.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, you're trying to dignify it, Danny.
Yeah,
Stop that.
Not everything deserves dignity. Slender Man, completely undignified despite the suit.
I love you. Yes, I do like still the best 19.8x.
That's a good one.
That one we will allow.
See, that's the thing. That's too good to be called creepypasta. That's my point. Clearly this issue will not be resolved tonight. I'll take this up at the UN.
You know what? Someone has got to go and tell the politicians how to fix things.
Yeah, someone's got to take charge. Just gonna bust through the doors and be like, creepypastas, let's settle it. No one likes the name. Why not change it? Sir, this is a climate summit. Look,
the climate online is that...
It's intolerable. Oh god, those things still exist. This is my last life. I know I'll be quitting soon, but I'm enjoying this. This is one of the better games we've played in recent weeks.
Okay, alright. I will go to AOC and I will be like, ma'am, I know you've got a lot going on, but this is the issue. This is
Mysterio.
Oh holy fuck. I think this guy looks considerably worse in this one.
Oh, for sure.
You can barely see him.
Yeah, I think in the original he was like a nerd who wears glasses.
Wait, Machinima was sold to Warner Brothers?
What? That's bad news.
Yeah. Well, that was a while back. That's when the Clive Barker series was going to happen. It was going to be a Machinima joint.
Oh, I see. Makes sense to me.
Oh yeah, exactly. Listen, I just need someone to take my issue seriously. I know everyone's got, oh, what's this? A shutdown and other things. But I think there's important issues to talk about.
Yeah.
And creepypasta, what was up with that Carmen Sandiego game?
Mm-hmm.
Eggs.
Eggs.
Let's discuss
What's with
eggs.
them? Why can't I beat the second boss in Bonk? Oh, look at that face. What kind of face is he gonna make when he gets a game over, you think?
Oh, I'm excited. It's gonna be fucked up is what it's gonna be. Oh, I support him.
Oh, this game did not look the part, but it is one of my favorites in recent memory. That's Bonk, aka PC Genjin for Nintendo GameCube. Not a bad showing. Certainly better than Carmen Sandiego. It's weird that I'm comparing a platformer starring Carmen Sandiego to a Bonk game, but actually that didn't even star Carmen Sandiego. Maybe that was its biggest problem.
Yes, I don't think they'll get elected on a Big Chungus platform. I think a politician's going to rename themselves Big Chungus and just be like, at me.
First politician to rename themselves to Big Chungus on Twitter.com will become our next elected official.
Oh my god, why isn't there a political cartoon where it's like, Big Chungus is labeled as dead? Dead is the true Big Chungus. I am sorry, everybody.
The new 2,000-pound gorilla, Big Chungus.
Should we go?
Yeah, let me get to some music here so we can set up our judgment portion of the program.
Oh, I guess Crunchyroll and Rooster Teeth are also owned by Warner Brothers now. That actually, Rooster Teeth I could understand because they're doing a lot of animation now.
Warner, quit buying stuff.
No.
We're also open for purchase. No Warner. Yes Disney. Talk to us. Sardius@gmail.com. Get in touch.
I was gonna say, Disney's gonna buy out Warner
I'll be
Brothers.
glad to sell the show. You can recast us. Just Make us play crappy games instead of good games like this one.
Replace me with Goofy.
Yeah, replace Alex with Goofy.
Replace.
Nobody will notice.
All
Alright,
right,
we did it. We played another bunch of Mascot platformers. We have many thoughts about these. And we get to express them in terms of an exciting spreadsheet.
Also, look at Bonk's 1-Up icon. It's really good. Thank you
That
for
is
mentioning
good.
that.
Man, there are some good parts of this game. It's just so much of it is so butt ugly. But we'll get to that. For now, we have to discuss the games we are to add to our 3D Mascot platformer list. Show it. There it is. There's the entire list, still so young that it can fit on an entire screen all by itself. But not after tonight's stream. We're going to make this expand beyond a single page. Oh yeah, it's judgment time.
Judgment time. No more Bonk.
So this is the portion of the program where we discuss the games we played and re-rank them on our master list. If you think these games are better or worse than Gex 64, give us an RP Cool Gex or an RP Nerd Gex, depending on your feelings. Let's get started. First game we played tonight was Billy Hatcher and his famous egg, the giant egg. Is Billy Hatcher and the giant egg better or worse than Gex 64? Vote now. Text 1111 to Gex to vote for Gex.
And text 1112 to vote for not Gex. Alright, I'm seeing cool, nerd, cool. This is all over the place.
Ooh, a couple of people were unimpressed with Billy Hatcher. Yeah, he kind of has a divisive personality, from what I've seen. He got mixed reviews back in the day. Some people kind of liked it. Others said it didn't match up to the spirit of Sonic the Hedgehog, which I guess it was kind of inevitably going to be compared to. So what I'm seeing is kind of a middling game here. If it's better than Gex, it'll be just barely. Okay, still seeing good Gexes. Cool Coyote, what does Cool Gex and Nerd Gex mean? That's like a +1 -1 situation.
That is
It did run at a solid 60 FPS 480p.
It did. It looked
so
really
he
nice.
had technical chops, that Billy Hatcher. In terms of gameplay, he was a little unusual. It all involved rolling around a gigantic spherical object, which can gain momentum and become impossible to stop, leading you to drop a bunch of eggs into a lake, and also yourself. Still, when the momentum worked in your favor, it honestly felt pretty fun, and kind of different from other platformers, which I appreciate. They tried to do something different. It didn't have the catchiness that Sonic did, but bless them for trying. And it's worlds better than that director's later game, Sonic 06. That's about all I can say on that front.
Alright, chat's saying, let's see, Blab says maybe just below Gex. I think it's better than Burning Rangers and definitely better than Evil Twin. I saw, sorry I missed your name, but between Pepsi Man and Medieval. What do you think, Danny?
Yeah, from what people are saying, this seems to be a truly middling game. My feeling is I like it a little bit more than Gex 64.
I like it more.
He's got that likable personality, Billy Hatcher. He didn't talk, he didn't say anything. That's great. That is fantastic as far as I'm concerned.
He shut the fuck up.
The only
thank
thing
God.
he said was doo-doo-doo-doo, and I'm okay with that. My gut says between Pepsi Man and Medieval.
Okay.
What do y'all think of that?
I think that sounds good.
Can we live with this? Is that why we're going to put
see.
Billy Hatcher?
Scarlet Swordfish says below Croc. Directly above or below Gex says JP Ronnie. Between Gex and Medieval says Tab 49. Below Jet Grind Radio says Video Game King. Best not be rated better than Medieval. Wow. So.
Okay, maybe I'll bump it down a little. It sounds like it's trending downward between Medieval and Gex 64, let's say.
I'm not putting it above Jet Grind Radio.
I don't think it's better than Jet Grind Radio. I like Billy Hatcher. I like the man, but not his game that much.
Listen, it is such Soccer Kid with egg, but it's better than Soccer Kid.
Oh my god. I didn't even realize that. That's totally what it is. It's like Soccer Kid if you had better control over the damn ball. And also if the ball was an egg.
Alright, I think...
Do it. Between Gex 64 and Medieval.
Alright, before I change my mind.
Yeah. Some people liked it a little bit more, some less. We gotta compromise. That's how we're all gonna get along on this giant egg we're living on.
Alright.
The Earth itself is a giant egg. Did you think about that?
Danny, I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm not a globe head.
It's an egg. I'm saying it's not a circle, it's an oval.
Okay. So you're like, you don't believe it's completely, you don't believe it's like a fried egg, flat, but you believe it's like...
I believe that a giant
shape.
chicken laid the earth one day, and one day that giant chicken is going to return.
God, I hope so. Come back. Is it gonna like... Is a giant chicken just gonna sit on us? This sucks. I'm moving on. Okay, so next game.
You had to turn this into a sex thing. Next game was the excellent follow-up, Zapper, One Wicked Cricket. Tell me, folks, is Zapper, One Wicked Cricket better or worse than Gex 64? We did basically invent a religion. Just play Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. The truth is there.
I'm seeing...
Oh, those are some unimpressed Gexes.
These Gexes are unhappy.
They're so unimpressed. Alright, we have some Gex equivalents, which I guess is maybe the nicest we're gonna get about Zapper.
I didn't think Zapper was that bad.
Yeah, it may not have come across in our gameplay, but I kinda enjoyed it. Maybe that was more of a function due to the fact that it gave you 20 lives because it expected you to die all the time. Maybe that's not the best possible design.
Oh.
But in terms of a direct follow-up to Frogger and Frogger 2, I think it compares favorably. That's not to say that it's better than the classic platformers we all love. It's still kind of weird. The grid-based platforming obviously isn't as fluid or as fun as traditional platformers. But like Billy, it's different, and we respect when games are different, even if they're not all that great.
Alright, let's see. Everyone's saying below, but Electric Boogaloo just want to mention...
There's some very enthusiastic Gexes, some cool Gexes, and I appreciate that. But it looks like the majority here is saying to send Zapper, One Wicked Cricket to hell.
Alright, so he's below Gex, but...
But how much worse than Gex, then?
I saw between Mortha Chicken and Jersey Devil, which I think is fair.
That sounds good to me.
Parallel Radio Network says just below Gex. But is it better than Burning... Is Zapper better than Burning Rangers?
No.
Okay. So
I don't think it
Burning
was better than Muppet Monster Adventure either.
Holy shit, Danny.
Nappletail, Jersey Devil, now we're talking. I think... What do you say between... Hell, Jersey Devil and Mortha Chicken. That's the same conclusion I arrived at.
You know what?
Let's do it.
Let me check.
I think we have a plurality here. I see below Nappletail.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Yeah,
Here
good.
Do it.
Not a horrible game. It's better than Mortha Chicken. Was he as wicked as advertised? I think not. Do we have a class action lawsuit on our hands? I think so. Well, we got our first ASCII. Cool.
Wow, should I ban... Oh, it's a horny face. Should I ban it?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, thank you.
We're having a serious discussion here.
Listen, we're having a very... Oh, man. How do I just clear a message? I'm just going to time you out. All right,
Man,
come back.
rating
That was
those
cool.
platformers makes me horny.
Oh, that was cool. Okay, let's see.
Was it Zapper's face?
No, it wasn't Zapper's.
Okay.
If it was Zapper's face, I'm sorry if I banned it. If it wasn't a horny face and it was Zapper, I completely apologize. I completely apologize.
Moving on.
Okay, so
Zapper was.
I saw that in chat and I just scanned
It was
over.
published by.
Oh, you're right. I do need. Thank you.
There was an exclamation mark
Yes,
in there.
no, I
right.
have to get the branding right, or
So,
else I'll be killed.
Developed by Blitz
corporation.
Games, published by. Hang on.
Yeah, check chat. It's there.
Published by Infogrames, that's right. We saw the cursed armadillo at the front of that game. Infogrames, Blitz Games.
Is Infogrames camel capped?
No. Infogrames is entertainment, though.
Okay, thank you. All right, Infogrames.
And moving from bad to worse, next up we have Carmen Sandiego and the Secret of the Stolen Drums. Or the Mystery of the Stolen Drum... Whatever.
Stolen Drums.
Carmen Sandiego Platformer. Is it better or worse than Gex 64? Vote now!
Worse. Sorry to influence chat, but it's worse. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of Gex nerds.
Go to jamster.com and pick up your Zapper One Wicked Cricket ringtones.
Oh, no one likes this game. I'm seeing the Rip Skeleton. Oh, people hate this.
At least it's better than Swagman. True. Well, we do have a lower edge for this. Oh boy. that is a lot of unimpressed Gexes. So many Gexes.
People hate it.
Even the people who defended Zapper, they're like, no, this is bad. Well, you could control it. You had a variety of moves. You had a double jump. Controls were functional, but really that's all the game was. It just felt like they made a basic platformer to be functional, not necessarily fun. There was no pizzazz to it. It was just, you control some asshole with a stick. Who cares?
Alright, chat says, above Bubsy 3D, below Neo. Below Croc, above Neo. Between Neo and Bubsy 3D. Worse than the Grinch. Above Bubsy 3D, just above Bubsy 3D. Game soft locked itself within the first 5 minutes. Yeah, that should be considered.
We should take that into consideration, yeah. That's just bad quality
Okay,
control.
so I'm gonna load the list up for Danny, because, let's see, let me get the list here. Okay, so people are like, okay, between Super Magnetic Neo and the Grinch is where
Okay, here's
people
our
are.
question. Did we enjoy Super Magnetic Neo more or less than Carmen Sandiego?
I enjoyed it more than Carmen Sandiego.
It at least was very different. It was not good, but there was a unique control mechanic you had to grasp, and that's not really the case for Carmen Sandiego. It was just generic as all hell, and a huge disappointment. So therefore, I'd say between Super Magnetic Neo and Bubsy 3D.
But the thing is, this is a good point, you could actually play, as Space Dumpster says, you could actually play Bubsy without it bugging out on you within the first minutes of gameplay.
Oh my god, you're right.
I actually think it should be between Prince of Persia and the Grinch. I think it should be below the Grinch, but...
The Grinch had no point, though. It was just go around and smash all the presents with your butt.
Did this have a point?
Point taken. Or rather, lack of point taken. I still don't think it plays as bad as Bubsy 3D.
Okay,
That was a game where you were slip sliding all over the place,
that's true.
and it was just real unpleasant to look at. I feel unpleasant just talking about it.
Okay, how about between Super Magnetic Neo and Bubsy 3D?
Do it.
Okay, yeah, chat's saying the Grinch was worse, so I concede. I concede.
Grinch, Jesus. Grinch just was so pointless.
What was it, the secret drums?
The Secret of the Stolen Drums.
Ugh. Stop being so long, names.
Expand it.
It will. There we go.
Spreadsheet action. Alright, who developed and published this?
Let's see, that would be...
Published by BAM Entertainment, developed by A2M. Yep.
Should I call it A2M or Artificial Mind and Movement?
What have we called them before?
Artificial Mind and Movement. We were trying
Alright,
to be
stay
nice,
with
I
that.
think. Okay. The secret of the stolen drum was that it was bad, and that you should play a better stolen thing, like Stolen Song instead.
Well, the map to a hidden temple was on the skins of 7 stolen drums, and Carmen Sandiego stole them off screen. And we won't see them until 40 hours later.
Okay.
What a bad game. Ugh. It feels good to move on, though. Well, Alex, we have a first here in series history. You have to load up the other spreadsheet for our final game.
Got it. Let's see if it'll, let me close this one. Let me just save and close this one just so it doesn't,
Can we load 2 spreadsheets on stream at once? Let's push the limits of our computing power here.
Let's load the other one. Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, much more populated list here.
Alright, so...
Okay, Hudson selection. PC Genjin, aka Bonk's Adventure for GameCube. Better or worse than Bubsy? That is Bubsy Claws Encounters of the Third Kind, not Bubsy 3D. We're on the 2D list here.
Oh, yeah. Is Bubsy.
Did you delete Bubsy?
I did not delete Bubsy. It's impossible.
Where is Bubsy? What'd you do with him?
I didn't do anything with Bubsy!
You took Bubsy off the list, didn't you? You wanted to throw this list into complete chaos.
There it is.
A list that's entirely based on
I found Bubsy.
Okay,
I
good.
found Bubsy! And everyone's saying it's better than Bubsy anyway, so...
You know, I agree. Despite the looks, it played really well. And even though it was just Bonk's Adventure, it was pretty darn fun. So let's do that. Find Bonk's Adventure.
Okay, I know that was above Bubsy, so... there a way to find things in this list?
Control F.
Does it really work?
Yeah.
Holy crap, it does. I was afraid Control F would hey,
Did you not have spreadsheet class in high school?
I'll talk about it after the stream. Okay, I'm looking up a bonk. Alright, bonks. Bonk's Revenge. Bonk's Adventure. Here we
Bonk's
go.
Adventure, ranking in at number 40 currently.
High on the list.
So here's the question. Do y'all consider Bonk's Adventure the original to be better or worse than PC Genjin on GameCube? Now, the GameCube one certainly looks worse, but I argue that it controls better, which is kind of a conundrum here. I'd say in terms of look and feel, the original just is way more appealing aesthetically. The remake's graphics are just too ugly for it to have any kind of common appeal. If anyone who plays platformers picked up Bonk for the first time, they'd be like, oh, cute little cave baby. That's a neat little game. I'd like to play this. In the GameCube one, they'd just be like, this thing's horrible. Get it away from me.
I hate this baby.
And you have to take that into consideration when ranking it, I think.
Alright, I'm seeing under Kid Dracula, put it below Kid Dracula because the art is so hit and miss. Put it right below Bonk's Adventure because it is so ugly. Let's see.
I was thinking more along the lines of Splatterhouse, Wanpaku Graffiti, so definitely below Bonk's Adventure, I think.
I think just below Bonk's Adventure would work.
I think the control changes aren't enough to make it necessarily better than the original. I think the original is a more coherent, cohesive game. And the bosses were better. Even though that first boss got a really cute makeover, the second boss was kind of shitty.
Okay, so I do think below Bonk's Adventure is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But how much more below? I don't think
Let's
much.
say between Kid Dracula and Splatterhouse. Where in there should we put it, you think?
Okay, so between here and here, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, chat. Below Aladdin, above Joe and Mac, below Aladdin. Where's Aladdin? Okay, Aladdin's here, so that would be...
Yeah, I could deal with that.
Okay, so below Aladdin?
Yeah, put it below Aladdin.
Yeah, okay.
Between Aladdin and Batman and Robin. Yeah, we have a consensus here.
Okay, this
of at least 2 people.
Was it Hudson Selects?
Hudson Selects PC Genjin.
That sounds like a fancy brand of cigarette.
I don't know what cigarettes you're smoking. Maybe it's a brand of that wacky tobacco.
I'm smoking the... Yes, I'm smoking artisanal wacky tobacco. From, some fucking brand or whatever. Okay. Alright, thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna copy from Electric Boogaloo. Sorry, but not sorry. It is Hudson Selection. Okay.
Oh, I was wrong.
It's not the fine Virginia tobacco of Hudson Selects.
Hudson Lights, no filters.
Okay. Published and developed by Hudson Soft.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not bad, Hudson. I've seen you do way worse.
Alright. We put in PC Genjin. We put in Zapper. We put in Carmen Sandiego.
What promise did I break? When have I broken a promise?
We've never broken promises.
Not ever. Everything is perfectly correct and in place. I'm pretty happy with how we ranked today's games. Yeah, Carmen Sandiego was terrible, and Zapper, many people were disappointed in it, despite the fact I thought it was pretty good. It still wasn't spectacular. Billy Hatcher, though, I think that's the big winner of today. That's a game where I've only heard bad things about it in retrospect from people who played it, and they were just like, it's not that good. But coming at it with fresh eyes, I kind of liked it. It was decently fun. Pretty cool game.
Pretty good.
And meanwhile, Bonk's Adventure, that was also a surprise. Yeah. That little caveman, he's got it in him.
He's the little pig who made it big. Wait, that's Gordy. I'm sorry. I've got Gordy on the brain today, I guess.
When don't you have Gordy on the brain?
That is true. I'm always thinking about Gordy, the little pig who made it big. Sorry, the hero pig who made it big.
Yeah, the hero pig.
By the same
So tune in next week.
is 3 Ninjas Kickback.
Tune in next week for our live stream of Gordy and other rip-off Babe movies from the late 90s and early 2000s. I'm surprised Gordy didn't have a platformer. We have to change that. Welcome to the weekend. Yep. Stream's over, and you know what that means. It is now officially the weekend. You can start celebrating.
We're done.
Hey, take tomorrow off on me. Take Sunday off. Hell, take Monday off. It's a 3-day weekend. I've declared it. Tell your boss to stuff it, because Danny says it's a 3-day weekend. And because it's a national holiday, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, it's the weekend now. We've done our task. We've fulfilled our duty. We've ranked the platformers, and now it's time to relax.
Oh, thank goodness.
We'll be back on Monday with Sega CD Monday. As I said before, it's time to catch up on the Mega CD side of things, so look forward to a lightning round of bizarre Japanese games played back to back to back. A whole bunch of games we're going to play for like 10 minutes each and be like, oh, this is an RPG. And then we move on.
Sounds great.
It's going to be a fun stream. I enjoy it anyway. It's educational.
Mm-hmm.
Also, next Wednesday is our showcase stream, and patrons... and those who want to become patrons, go to patreon.com/retropals, pitch in $5 a month, and you'll get access to our new ongoing poll, which asks, which system and theme do you want next week? On Wednesday, your options include PS1 skateboarding games, PS2 Sega Ages games, the Renderware Special, rare and expensive Sega Saturn games, and GameCube Taxi games. So we have various themes going on here. Could go a bunch of different ways.
Mm-hmm.
When I last checked, it looked like Sega and the Saturn theme were each tied. So this is your chance to break the tie and tell us what to do on Wednesday.
So, yeah.
Decide our fates. I'm going to look for someone to host. Alex, wrap us up.
All right, and if you want to vote on what we play every Friday, or you want to see when we go live, when we post videos on YouTube, go to twitter.com/retropalshq. That's where we post all that cool stuff. Let's see, you can also check us out on youtube.com/retropals. That's where we post original scripted videos, highlights of our streams, and clip compilations. In fact, on Monday we have another clip compilation coming out of the highlights of 2018. There's some pretty good stuff in there. Think you'll like it. Hope you enjoy all the good stuff coming out to our channel.
Oh, yeah.
And thank you all so much for watching us.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for voting.
Yes.
Thanks for using the Gex scale.
Mm-hmm.
It's always a pleasure to see my screen getting flooded with bored-looking Gexes.
Oh, I love them.
Slowly picking out someone here.
Okay.
It's a choice between Whoop playing Lords of Shadow 2
Mm-hmm.
and Macaw playing what he calls the successor of Hydlide, Runeworth.
That's tempting, but Lords of Shadow 2 is pretty good.
Nah, that game sucks.
Danny!
She was playing Mirror of Fate, which is like the 2D Metroidvania style Lords of Shadow game. But Lords of Shadow 2 I've heard nothing good about. So there's your choice. You can go visit Whoop for late era Castlevania. But I think we're going to send us over to Macaw 45. We're going to see if Runeworth 2 and 3 stack up to the legacy of Hydlide. It's apparently from the same creators, same people at T&E Soft. This is a PC-98 game that is entirely in Japanese, so get ready for that raw, hardcore experience you can only get from Macaw.
Oh, good.
We're going to do it. All right, we're done here.
Okay.
Enjoy your weekend. We'll be back on Monday with Sega CD games. Have a good weekend. See you later.
See you, folks. Oh, and enjoy your eggs.
Yeah, enjoy the eggs.